You are here because you want to change something. But how do you move forward? It's really hard to find a proven method which leads to structural improvement. Whether you are trying to change your lifestyle, implement change at work, or you work for a charity, behavioral change is challenging. Humans are not wired to embrace change. We naturally seek comfort and safety. Our internal systems prevent us from changing too many things at the same time. Ironically, we sometimes confuse intuition with the fear of uncertainty. You might hear people say, "It doesn't feel right," when in fact they are scared of what the future might bring. It can be hard to know where to start when faced with these challenges. Many people feel this way. They talk about big ideas, exciting concepts, and about how great things could be. But most people have no idea where to start. The good news is everyone can be a catalyst for change. You need to take the small steps first before you can create a big impact. If we want to change human behavior, we first need to understand our own behavior, both our habits in daily life, but also how we respond to the stress associated with change. In this modern culture, we tend to idealize being busy. But if you're good at something, it will come effortlessly. As a result, you might feel that you are not working hard enough. We need to shed this idea that we have to be busy all of the time in order to be successful. It's an illusion. On the contrary, when we have more headspace, we sometimes dream about change and achieving big goals. Many people feel this way. They talk about big ideas during their vacation and weekends. They come up with exciting concepts and about how great things could be. But most people have no idea where to start when it comes to making real and long-lasting change. After observing thousands of people trying to achieve big goals, we noticed that there are 3 types of people. We call them the path followers, the daydreamers, and the optimal performance leaders. First, there are the path followers. These are people who use standard methods and apply them in the same way for every person and in any context, for a prolonged period of time. They try to implement change directly from books, are afraid to get off the beaten track, and don't really understand the needs of the people that they work with. This works well if everything goes according to plan, but as soon as the context changes and stress levels increase, they stick blindly to the map and end their journey. They don't feel comfortable thinking out of the box, or too busy or overwhelmed to develop their own strategic skills, or they are stuck in an environment where they are afraid to fail. But there's no such thing as failure. If you want to become experienced, you need to start experiencing. Next, we have the daydreamers. Daydreamers are very engaged. They love interacting with like-minded people, and their ideas form part of their identity and lifestyle. They will share their plans and ask people to travel with them, sharing their inspiring stories about their journey, vision, and ideas. They have their heads in the clouds. They trip over small things because they're too busy staring at the top of the mountain. Yes, you can always get up again, but if you trip over too often, you will lose pace and momentum. Other daydreamers get caught up in making plans rather than actually climbing the mountain. The third group of leaders are the optimal performance leaders. These are the people who respect the map, but aren't afraid to use their own brain, skills, and experience when things don't go according to plan. They don't blindly follow the path, and they remain aware of the goal that lies ahead. But they get things done. They start moving and make the dream of climbing the mountain a reality, while relying on their inner compass. For them, challenging situations are new opportunities to experience and grow. Optimal performance leaders are self-aware and are open to change. In fact, they thrive on it. It doesn't matter if you feel like a path follower or a daydreamer. Nobody can be an optimal performance leader all of the time, and we all recognize aspects of the path follower and daydreamer within ourselves. The positive news is that character can be taught, as Dr. Fred Keel says in his research about high character leadership. From our experience, the most successful people become that way because they have overcome setbacks many times themselves. They understand how it feels and how to get out of that situation. The Mind 5 method would never have been created if we hadn't personally known what setbacks, chronic stress, mental challenges, and unhealthy work relationships feel like. Everyone on the Mind 5 team has faced the challenges that come with change, and we have all had moments where we could have done better. But it doesn't matter how many times you fall down. It matters how many times you get up and learn from your experiences. For us, emotional intelligence holds the key. We always say, it doesn't matter what is true, it only matters what you believe is true, and with work you will make it happen. As long as you are self-aware and willing to learn from your experiences and develop your growth mindset. There's no such thing as failure. If you want to become experienced, you need to start experiencing. And we want you to start experiencing right away. There are no right or wrong answers. There are no better or worse answers. Try not to rationalize or overthink too much. Every answer which comes directly from you is valuable. It's about you, your feelings, thoughts, and goals. Good luck.